Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Garcia commits 1 million bet on Gervonta Davis to KO Frank Martin in 7 rounds. WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis is returning to the ring to take on Frank Martin on June 15th, while the event is slowly cooking up and gaining momentum. His last opponent, the controversial Garcia, just placed a 7-figure bet on his former foe to lay out the undefeated contender in under 7 rounds. But why? Surprising fans, Garcia sided with Davis despite having nothing against Martin. Taking things to his social media, Garcia came out with a quick bet. "I'll bet 1 million that Gervonta will KO Frank Martin within 7 rounds. I like Frank Martin, but the truth is the truth. And he team Errol Spence, and I'm about to fight Errol Spence if he accepts contract." Garcia pointed out that even though he was a fan of Martin's work, he would still bet on Davis to get over in the non-title fight. Being a firm believer in Davis' skill and having felt his power in their blowback in April 2023, one can imagine why Garcia would bet on Davis. Meanwhile, as Garcia trains for Errol Spence Jr., Gervonta Davis is ready to attempt a rematch with the Flash, but he was very specific condition. Tank ready for the rematch, but has one condition for Garcia. A lot has happened since Garcia's loss to Davis in April last year. King Rai won a majority decision against Devin Haney, knocking him down 3 times and stunning the whole world. Then he tested positive for PADs, and since then he is beefed with Conor McGregor, Sean O'Malley, and a lot of other people on the internet, including Drake. He called out Drake, but he is definitely still looking for the Davis rematch. Now, while Davis already has an opponent with Frank Martin on June 15th, during his conversation on Cigar Talk, the champion revealed his desire to take on Garcia once again. Turning down Garcia's condition to fight at the catch weight of 145 pounds, Davis put forward his condition. He said, "He's not even at 145, that's not even a weight. Why it can be a 40? Yeah, I will fight Ryan." Simply put, Davis is willing to give Garcia another chance only if he can make weight at 140 pounds, but is Garcia up for it, especially with so much going around? Shakur Stevenson roasts Tank Davis for cherry-picking opponents. Shakur Stevenson verbally attacked Gervonta Davis in an interview today, scolding him for his FT1st cherry-picking and for avoiding challenging fighters like himself. WBC lightweight champion Stevenson says if Tank Davis were a risk taker, he would have chosen Edwin De Los Santos, the guy he just fought, for his June 15th opponent instead of Frank Martin. Stevenson says Martin pulled out from a fight against him and wasn't serious about fighting him. Shakur is salty over Tank's snoop. Shakur is somehow better than WBA regular lightweight champion Tank Davis won't fight him and is taking lesser treats. According to Gervonta, Shakur is one of the 7 on his new contract. That does not seem to be enough to make Shakur happy because he is still bad-mouthing Tank Davis. It shouldn't matter if the fight is happening later because it still needs more time to marinate. Shakur is not a big enough name to contribute much to a fight against Tank to put it on the level of a rematch between Davis and Garcia or Isaac Ross. Those fights would be bigger for Tank Davis than a match against Shakur, who is only known to the hardcore boxing fans and only well liked by the ultra-hardcore fans. Stevenson's distract on Tank's opponent choice. That's why he is fighting him. He is picking and choosing. That's what he'd do. Tank Davis take the least risk, said Shakur Stevenson to say cheers on his belief that Gervonta Davis has chosen Frank Martin to defend his WBA regular lightweight title against June 15th because he is a sure thing win for him. If Tank were this risky guy that he claims to be, he would have fought Edwin De Los Santos. Why not fight the guy that actually fought me instead of the guy that pulled out from fighting me, Frank Martin? That does not even make sense if you really like that. You see, this guy is really big, 135-pounder. He's got boxing skills and power. You would get credit for beating him. Why not fight him? This is a game where guys take the least risk for the most amount of money. And I respect it, Shakur said. They got it from the best of them, Floyd Mayweather Jr. I get it. Trustfully, you can't say nothing bad about me if you are not going to get in that fear. If you are not going to get in that fire. "How can I not have more experience when I'm more accomplished than this dude?" said Shakur about Tank Davis. "I'm a 3-weight world champion. Tank had 2 belts his whole life. They were both the same belt. He had a WBA at 130. That's the only title he ever held in his entire career. Then if you really want to look at this, his opponents don't even want to fight me," said Shakur. Ryan Garcia demands money back after Devin Haney calls for his disqualification from fight. Ryan Garcia sparked a wave of controversy after initially failing a doping test following his victory over Devin Haney, and now everything is up in the air again. The 25-year-old won by majority decision to end Haney's 31 fight without a defeat, but just days after the fight it emerged Garcia had tested positive for osteoarine and needed to provide a B sample. Garcia reportedly submitted 3 pounds overweight, and his failure to pass a doping test limited him from winning the championship regardless of whether he won the fight. But Garcia is adamant that his opponent Haney agreed to all of the terms prior to their fight. It is now being argued that Garcia will not be given the win, and at the time, the American boxer said that Haney was paid to agree to the terms on which the fight was contested. In the event that Garcia was not crowned the winner, he has said he will be trying to claim his money back. Devin Haney claims doping win over Ryan Garcia. Haney was defeated by Garcia by majority decision after being knocked down 3 times on the canvas at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. However, according to the website Boxing Scene, Haney's legal team requested that Garcia be disqualified, and Haney became the winner for the following accusations: weight manipulation. Garcia was alleged at 3.2 pounds overweight, which gave him an unfair advantage over Haney, who weighed in at 140 pounds. Use of banned substances by Garcia. In response to this request, there was huge uproar on social media, but perhaps not in the way Haney would have imagined. Fans and bounties began to criticize him for not knowing how to lose, and even described him as a crybaby, as it is claimed he gave too much importance to the weight when in his fight against Regis Prograis. He supposedly regretted himself. Who made him the ambassador for clean boxing? Shane Mosley, Devin Haney's rival, tears into Victor Conte's dark past. He goes from being a Balco guy to now being the guy that tests for all the drugs, which is crazy to me. It's crazy, it's like a conflict of interest. Quick note, Victor Conte does conduct the testing, rather he has a close relationship with the WADA, who does the testing. Interestingly, the owner of Balco Laboratories was charged with steroid distribution and other felonies in 2004, which resulted in him spending 4 months in prison. In 2008, Shane Mosley sued the Balco owner for defamation, asserting Victor Conte had given him steroids without his knowledge, but the $12 million case was dismissed after Conte claimed Mosley knew about it all along. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.